Sarah Rudlang, WDAY News, the news leader.
This is First on First News, and new this morning, WDAY discovered what led up to this destructive crash at a Casey's in Moorhead. What the driver was doing just moments before impact.
The show must go on. First News found out when Marcus Theater Cinemas will reopen their doors, plus which location here remains closed.
If you're using bug spray and you're still getting bit by mosquitoes, don't worry, because I'll give you some tips on how you can prevent it coming up.
It is inconceivable that such a creature exists in this world.
Nearly 50 years after the crimes, First News takes you to the emotional courtroom just as a judge prepares to hand down a sentence to the man known as the Golden State Killer.
Good morning. It is just after 6 o'clock now on your Wednesday, August 19th already. My goodness, I'm Drew Trafton.
And I'm Sarah Rudlang. Yeah, this month is already flying by, and this morning was kind of a loud one for many people waking up, especially in the northern parts of the valley with some early thunderstorms. Jared has been tracking it, but it sounds like most of it is moving on out here.
Yeah,
But we're going to take you to some breaking news right now out of Texas. A big fire you can see here happening at Grand Prairie. This is just west of Texas. And as we speak, fire crews are struggling to contain a large fire at a warehouse. You can see just how big it is here compared to those power lines. WDAY learned the fire is at a plastics factory. It's located not far from the President George Bush Turnpike. Right now, there's no word on how it started or if there are any injuries. But stick with the news leader. We're going to update you on this breaking news story as we learn more. New this morning, the Untitled County Sheriff's Office says it's on the lookout for a man who exposed himself to a teenager. WDAY discovered this is the second reported case in our area this summer, but it's not clear if the two are connected. First News told you last month that a man exposed himself to two women at Maplewood State Park. Now, this incident took place on August 13th, southwest of Wadena, Minnesota. According to the police report, the suspect coaxed a 13-year-old girl to his car somewhere southwest of town. When she approached, he exposed himself. She described the suspect as a white man about 35 years old with a scruffy brown beard. He was driving a white car that had a loud exhaust. If you have any information, call the Untitled County Sheriff's Office. This morning, WDAY is tracking a developing story in Grand Forks. It's a warning for people living in that area that West Nile was just found in a mosquito trap. So far, no illnesses have been reported because of it. Some symptoms you should watch out for include fever, headache, body aches, skin rash, and swollen lymph nodes. Fewer than 1% of infected people develop serious symptoms, but the city is asking people to take extra precautions to protect themselves. And while it's nearly impossible to prevent all mosquito bites, right, you can take simple steps that go a long way. And one of those steps is wearing insect repellent. WDAY reporter Saquon is live with us outside our WDAY studios now to tell us which ones are the most effective against mosquitoes. Good morning, Say.
Well, you are looking live this morning at downtown Fargo. It's going to be another hot day. Just ahead, Jared is tracking that, plus the return of thunderstorms at the end of the week.